WNEW, how can we help you?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have that information for me?
What are you looking for, man?
I'm looking for for WNEW, the Make-Believe Ballroom.
Yeah, let me see. We have that located in 1934.
That's where we're keeping that now.
What's 1934? That's the station?
No, that's the year. All right, so you want to hear the program, the Make-Believe Ballroom?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I had that station on, but I didn't see the number, and then when I didn't remember the number.
Right.
That's why I'm calling you.
Ma'am, have you been in a long coma?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, why?
I was just wondering, it's probably been a while since you turned on WNEW, right?
Well, WNEW is in New Jersey now.
Right, sure.
But I want the Make-Believe Ballroom.
Sure, right. You know what? It was magic at the very end of the movie. The Make-Believe Ballroom became a real ballroom.
But what? I want to know the FM station. That's what I want to know.
Yeah. All
right, while we're looking for that, go ahead and crank up the phonograph so that your dog will just tilt his head and listen.
Are you listening on the wireless?
No.
Wait a minute, this just in, ma'am. I have a news break.
Yes?
Lindbergh has landed.
Ballroom, that's all I want.
Lindbergh has landed.
Lindy made it. They said it was impossible.
Are you looking for the Make-Believe Ballroom for me?
I sure am. Hey, ma'am, do you hope we turn back to Kaiser?
What did you say?
You hope we whip this Kaiser?
What's Kaiser?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't coming back till it's over there.
Honey, I'm a senior, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
And don't be fresh.
No, I'm not being fresh.
I just want the Make-Believe Ballroom. That's all I want to know.
I know. I'm going to be...
What do you think of President Roosevelt's New Deal? Is it really so new?
What do you want to do? The foxtrot, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lindy.
The Lindy, sure.
He made it.
You practicing the old dance steps to...
I don't have to practice, honey. I know it.
Sure.
Charleston?
She's going back to the reunion, Fezzy, but she's all by herself. She's the only one left. You can finally open up that bottle of whiskey that all you guys buried in the backyard.
Fresh, mister.
I know, I'm being fresh.
You are.
Where are you calling from, then?
I'm calling from Westchester.
Right. For what year?
Don't get fresh, buddy.
I like to get fresh. I
just want the Make-Believe Ballroom. That's all.
I just want to sit here with my hand on your knee.
You're fresh.
You want to rub my knee?
Yeah, slightly.
There.
Yeah.
All right, what are we going to do about Prohibition, though?
I want the Make-Believe Ballroom.
I'm going to put it on for you. But if I give you 10 cents, will you give me a dance?
Yeah, I'll give you a dance.
10 cents a dance.
I'm not that old.
I know you're not, man.
Come on, buddy. Give me that number.
We're looking under either gin joints or speakeasies. Hold on.
Don't go...
Speakeasy.
Don't 23 skidoo on us. I want you to hang in. All right?
I want the Make-Believe Ballroom.
All right. Don't be such a flapper.
I think you're living in it.
The Make-Believe Ballroom is what you ought to call her hat. Everything that happens under it.
Who's there this week? Danny Kaye?
Hey, didn't I see your number on Pete Johnson's bathroom? Get Pete Johnson in here, would you? We got somebody...
Big senior.
Let me speak to your supervisor.
He's coming. We're getting him.
Yeah. All right, hold on, man.
All right?
Our supervisor's Truman. He's the big supervisor, and he just dropped the big one on the Japs. It's VJ Day.
Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah, I'll make a VX.
I want to
VX for you day.
I want to take you down to Times Square, dip you, and give you a big kiss.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You're being fresh.
Yeah, demonic.
She's sitting there. She's got a poster of Bogart on her wall. She's staring at it. Hold on. We got somebody to help you with a make-believe ballroom, all right?
Yeah.
It's Pete Johnson. He's going to try to build you a time tunnel.
He's good.
Hey, Pete. Here's a young lady you used to date. She's looking for the make-believe ballroom.
You know, one thing you guys don't know is that one of the formats that they're looking at is that old...
You help me.
She's screaming.
This call is costing me.
Why is it costing you, honey? It's an 800 number.
I dialed the 212 number.
Oh, good. You are keeping up with the times.
What's 800 number?
She thinks she's sending us a telegram, and she's paying by the word. Over. Looking for Make-Believe Ballroom.
Stop.
Over. Stop. That's it. Stop.
Make-Believe Ballroom, stop. Pete Johnson has my heel. Stop.
Well, you know, we still have the music and stuff. All we need, is somebody who knows it.
No, when's the last year that was on?
Huh?
When was the last year that was on? 1927?
No. It was probably,
Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
I like the Make-Believe Ballroom.
Well, you know, you're in the minority, though. We need, more people who would like that, and then there might be a chance that it could come back.
One day, minorities will vote.
Yeah.
That I'm calling?
Right. Yes, it is.
And what's the number on FM?
All right, first of all, would you rather listen to the Milkman Matinee?
What's the number on FM?
1027.
1027.
Yeah, can you get that there?
For all your favorite vaudeville acts.
Well, you used to have a big tube in your radio, right?
It's been at least...
Mr. Johnson, he's been fresh with this young lady.
I know.
It's been at least 15 years, though.
Johnson, I want the Make-Believe Ballroom.
You... Ma'am?
Hello? Lady?
Pete, you got her angry.
Johnson, why wouldn't you give her the information she needed? Nah, nobody's in there.
Are you kidding me? The slowest dump man in the world's there.
With that, I'll leave.
Yeah, all right, thanks.
Thank you. Thank you for your help. That was great.
Am I the only one with wood right now? Because she's thinking about her. Well, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Ron Fez.
The Make-Believe Ballroom.
Yowza, yowza! Yowza, yowza! They're still dancing. Well, dance the dawn at the Make-Believe Ballroom.
We're Ron Fez.
And the Make-Believe Ballroom. That lady was great. You couldn't hear the end of it because we had to dump out. But so if you're just tuning in, the lady calls, believing I guess it's 1952, and we're still running the Make-Believe Ballroom on the AM over here.
So she was fair. She was looking for the Make-Believe Ballroom. We
Don't get fresh, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we put her on with our supervisor, Pete Johnson.
Pete Johnson was the supervisor and engineer. And here's pretty much the way it ended.
Yeah.
Johnson, I want the Make-Believe Ballroom.
You heard her, Johnson.
Johnson!
You, bye.
That was classic. That's how she goes out.
She wants a Make-Believe Ballroom.
You got to edit that together and play it at the end of the show today. By the way, Kevin L. Seeley wants to date her. So, bring back the standards on WNEW. There's a big hole. There's a big hole, Fezzy.
877-692-1027.
This goes out to you, ma'am, in Westchester, who still hasn't heard of an 800 number. We keep on dancing here at the Make-Believe Ballroom. Make-believe you still can dance. Today's make-believe. Make-believe you have teeth and your spine doesn't hurt.
Make-believe that's your hip. That's your original hip. This goes out to a young lady in Westchester who just sent a fella Dear John letter overseas. She's feeling blue.
I'll tell you, these young kids, they've ruined everything. But here at the Make-Believe Ballroom, it's just us.
She's dancing like Rose on the Titanic. That's her life.
Right.
That's her imaginary life.
Here's Gertie. Gertie, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, Gertie.
Request? I'd like to make a request for Stardust Memories.
Right.
Okay, is format changing from WNEW to WOLD?
Old radio.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Gertie.
It's the Make-Believe Ballroom. Yeah.
Make believe you have teeth.
Bring back the memories. Remember when coloreds couldn't drink out of the same fountain? Those were the days. We would have a big coal stove that the whole family would stand around in the winter, and we would think of racist things to say.
877-692-1027. WNEW, your nursing home for the greatest hits of the 10s, 20s, and 30s.
Here's, Rob, you're on Ron Fez.
Hello?
Hey, Rob.
Hey, I want to hear The Shadow. You guys playing that program?
Don't get fresh, buddy.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men?
Don't get fresh, buddy.
Hello?
That'll be coming up right after we read Gasoline Alley out of the funny papers for you.
LaGuardia sure is crazy anymore. I don't know what's getting into him. Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Dan.
In the make-believe
How
ballroom.
you doing? Speak up. Big Keister card, hold number 4. Keister.
Keister.
I was looking for a fireside chat. What's going on with the world?
There's nothing to fear but fear itself.
That's the guy.
That's the one. That's our Roosevelt. Now, the 27 Yankees, that was the team.
Roosevelt, I voted for his uncle.
In those days, we would make gin in a bathtub, and we'd dance till dawn. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I got a spy report.
Spy report.
The Martians have just landed in New Jersey. It's the war of the world.
Oh, my God. I remember when this kid Wells did that broadcast.
That whippersnapper.
They ran him out of town on a rail.
We were so nervous, we all hit at Pete Johnson's taint. That was frightening times. We'll be giving away some government cheese later.
I came here today as a strap hanger. An old leather strap on the subway. Caleb, you're on the face.
Hey, guys, make believe for vag isn't as dry as an ashtray.
All right, please.
I'm gonna puke like Adriana.
Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, 7728.
Hoorah!
Yeah, and the Make Believe Ballroom Fez hasn't peaked yet.
I still haven't peaked yet. Wait a minute.
That's when he peaked. Here's Rocky. Rocky, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Rocky.
Hello there, boys. How you doing today? I'd just be wondering if they're playing the Amos and Andy show this evening on the WNEW.
They're funny guys.
Can I get an Andy DeFranco, please?
White people are so scared of coloreds.
Of color juice in their water fountain.
John, you're on Ron and Fez in the Make-Believe Ballroom.
Hey, is it true that Friday is Flapper Friday? Please skidoo!
Flapper Friday. Every Friday the girls bring in and show off a little ankle.
Join us, the Make-Believe Ballroom, this Friday.
Try your on Ron and Fez in the Make-Believe Ballroom.
Hi, guys. Big Keister cardholder 4540. Yeah, I just need to know, what time do you broadcast the Brooklyn Dodgers game tonight?
The bums. They're bums.
I need help, guys. You know, I'm a black man in 1954, and they arrested me for walking a white woman to the train station. I was just carrying a bag. I wasn't doing anything. Please get me out of here, guys.
You should have known better.
And you shouldn't be using a telephone. That's for white people. Only white people should use phones.
877-692-1027.
In those days, for a nickel, you get 2 shorts, a cartoon, a newsreel, and 3 movies. And we'd sit there all day. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Mark.
Hey, I'm looking for the Farina Cavalcade of Sports. You know where I can find that on the dial?
That Jesse Owens is a quick one.
Anytime you hear us dropping the medicine ball, call in. Jesse Owens sure showed Hitler a thing or two.
And that Max Schmeling. I thought he'd be champ forever.
Cleveland, you're on the Fez.
Yeah, this is Cleveland. Me and my best gal, Gertrude, we want to know what channel that Jackie Gleason is going to be on tonight.
I'll be on right after the Bickersons. Enjoy the old WNEW.
Here's Mark. Mark, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that those two guys, Opie and Anthony, will be back on the air when we put a man on the moon.
When we put a man on the moon, Fezzy.
It'll never happen. It's a pipe dream, I'm telling you.
Don't get fresh, buddy.
Does she sound exactly like Betty Boop?
She does.
Tommy, you're on Ron Fez.
Hello, Tommy.
Oh, my stars, you boys with your banter. You know what, Spaghetti's going to be on Maxim next month?
Actually, I do want to see that. Thank you.
The pages aren't wrinkled. She is.
Fezzy, what's the oldest you want to be?
The oldest I want to be, if I had someone taking care of me, I wouldn't mind being real old. I wouldn't mind going to 100.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's going to take care of you?
Oh, I don't know. Some Jamaican boy, I'm sure. But as long as the funds hold out.
You want to be 100 years old?
I wouldn't mind being really old.
I don't know.
In my mind, I'm there already, Ronnie.
You move like you're that old.
I feel like I'm that old. How about you?
53. Here's William B. Williams.
That's not old.
William B. Williams.
Hello, William B. Williams.
Hey, it's William B. Williams here with you. The Hindenburg just crashed.
That's the whole... all that time we go through this.
Now we're going to go into the humanity.
Here's Rob, you're on Fez.
Yeah, 25233. So I hear they're going to be playing Lou Gehrig's retirement speech today.
Thank you very much.
He doesn't seem like the luckiest man in the world.
Here's instant feedback, Fezzy. Hello, your life's a talkie. Here's Victor, you're on Fez.
Hello, I'll be reviewing Birth of a Nation.
Yeah, how about that new Jimmy Stewart movie? The one about Christmas. It sounds like it could be going to the Oscars.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
It's a wonderful life.
Let me check with the Hawk. Hawk, how old do you want to be? I mean, what's the max?
I'm thinking mid-60s and that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, because everything falls apart after that.
You want to retire and then actually climb in a box? Like 65?
Yeah, just once you retire. My dad's retired, and he's miserable.
How old's he?
What's wrong with him?
He's 73. So,
see, 80 could be nice if you had really fun grandchildren that liked you.
yeah.
But if you're just sitting in one of those nursing homes and you got nobody to interact with but other old people, that would be tough.
Yeah, I think the late 60s, forget it. Everything falls apart. Your hair is gone. Your teeth start to go out. It's horrible.
Yeah, but the only way it would be good is like if you're helping someone, like giving them advice or something. You got to be able to do something to give back.
Yeah, as long as you're not just sitting in a chair eating porridge.
And there's no reason why your teeth should go out. Why don't you start and floss them every once in a while?
You know, they have dentists now.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like in the 1920s where they just yanked everything.
You look like you got the only picket fence in Queens with those teeth.
Also, though, when you get old, your memory goes, so you can't even give advice because you're not sure when everything happened or how it happened and all that stuff.
Yeah, if I don't want Alzheimer's, the day I get it, I'd rather get whacked for that. That scares me.
Yeah, we got an aunt that is totally living in the 1960s. She's in a home in Florida, and she gets up every day and gets dressed because she thinks she's got to go work in the diner where she worked in the 60s.
That's sad.
Yeah.
She's not even looking back on a nice life.
No, she's got to go to work. She's in the home, and she thinks that the other old people there are her customers. She tries to serve, when they get their food, she tries to serve it to them. And I'll tell you what, the tips are lousy.
Pete Johnson's trying to find us an old make-believe ballroom show.
Oh, okay, nice.
He listens to these. He's put them on CD and listens to them in his car. It was jalopy.
He drives the flubber car, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
That's cool. Thing flies.
The make-believe ballroom. Why even give it away that it's make-believe?
Why not just the ballroom?
Just leave it at the ballroom and let people use their own imagination. No one that calls a sitcom the make-believe sitcom, the make-believe friends.
They're not really your friends. They're just actors.
Yeah.
They're acting that way. 877-692-1027.
We got a little bit of the make-believe ballroom. Do you know what year this is from, Roy? Because this was like a show for old people till what, like 15 years ago?
Yeah, it was an old show, but Pete has it because it was just replayed like 10 years ago, 20 years ago. So, it was 83 they replayed it.
All right, we got it?
Yeah, it starts with the opening theme.
Okay. Longest theme ever.
It's so lily white when you think of all the great black performers there. So we've got the Backstreet Boys of the day. All right. Now, these... Pete brought one of these. What is this, a 78 this is on? Do you ever remember when records were like this, Fez?
No.
You were in high school? That's a 78.
Really?
Yeah.
Hello, world. Good morning. Welcome to Monday, the 12th day of December, 1983. As the theme...
Boy, the 80s went slower than I thought.
This is the original Make-Believe.
I think this is Reagan.
I am the original William B. Williams.
Are you drunk?
7 after 10, it is rainy and danky and dreary, but we got bright, cheery music and lovely thoughts for you between now and 2 this afternoon. If this is December 12th, 1983, then come back with me 68 years ago today in the Garden State of New Jersey. Marty and Dolly Sinatra. I'm very proud to welcome to the planet Earth Francis Albert Sinatra. 68 years ago today. And what is
more than we do.
those 68 years?
I thought we had a lot of dead air.
All kinds of things. We are celebrating today about 4 hours of Sinatra music and
nice.
talk. Mr. Sinatra.
I actually might just sit and listen to this. Sinatra stopped by?
Before you start calling in,
okay.
Francis, he is not here.
Oh, okay. I got just as...
You're not talking to the radio like Gilligan used to.
I guess it was last Tuesday.
He would hang around though?
Before he went back to...
He used to come in. Yeah.
To the coast.
Did you ever meet him, Pete?
So,
yeah.
The interview...
hold on. Let's just...
Okay, give that a pause.
Before we get to... Yeah. Unless he just pauses for 3 minutes anyway. When did you meet Sinatra?
We had a contest one time when WNEW was giving away $1 million, and he was the one who picked the winner on that.
Yeah.
When did we give away $1 million?
It was like $20,000 a year for 50 years if you could live that long.
I remember about a month ago we threw away that kind of money. Now, you had to live as long as it was, and they gave it to an old person.
I think it was like an annuity that gave you $20,000 a year,
forever
for 50 years.
Yeah.
But still, it was a big contest.
So what did you and Sinatra talk about?
No, it wasn't. I was just there. It wasn't that he was talking to me.
Right.
I was talking to Willie B. But
how did he look?
He was good back then. It was good.
What year was that?
I'm not sure.
30?
No.
Did you set up the mics for him?
Yeah, in fact, it was.
I bet he stuffed 100 in your shirt pocket and said,
Nice
job, kid."
Well, once a week we used to do a broadcast from the Waldorf. They have like a little open area there in the Waldorf. It's like where they play like music or something, and you have your coffee and
right.
And we once a week we used to do his broadcast from there, and he used to have people come up, and they had a piano there, and people would come and they would sing and they would play. It was a good show.
Those were great days, huh? That's when you liked the music.
That was the good old days.
Before Muni came in, you didn't understand what it was about. Honey, what are we playing? All right. That's good stuff. You just sit around and listen to these things on your own?
Not really.
Yeah.
I just, remember them as the good old days. I try to impress some of the young
You've
guys
been here for
around
how many years?
44.
What was your favorite year, as they say?
I don't know. It's all like a big scramble. It's hard to say.
At this point, sure.
It's hard to pick any good year,
Yeah.
But they were all good.
But there's no era that you really like one better than the other?
No, not really. No. It's just that it went too fast. It just goes. When you're busy, if every day you're busy, life just goes too fast.
Yours must have been in a snail's pace.
Seriously. You missed the whole damn thing.
What do you mean?
This is your life. I don't remember. It all just is over so quick.
Do you remember this voice? No, not at all.
No.
It's your brother.
Earl remembers a lot from the time.
Sure.
As far as he was here, he remembers dates and names and stuff.
Yeah. When they passed the Jim Crow laws, everything. Now, the 78 that you showed us on Bluebird Records, it's heavy. It's Glenn Miller and his orchestra, and the song is Old Black Joe.
Old Black Joe.
Old Black Joe the Foxtrot.
That was Earl's grandfather, Old Black Joe. Douglas.
Don't forget, when they had a whole box of these records, because if every day you were starting up the show with the 78, you didn't have like a cart to play over and over again.
Right.
So they would wear them out. So
the 70s, they had the big heavy needle in those days, right?
So,
did you ever see those, Fez? Just the needle used to be really, really big and thick, like a sewing needle.
Yeah.
Like a smallpox shot.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a break. We'll come back.